Hey Aries, welcome in. I'm going to pull you a love reading today, see what comes out. If you have Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus in Aries, especially Venus because this is a love reading, but take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay, what's the theme? What's the current energy for Aries and their love dynamic, emotional connection, situationship, relationship, jinkies, justice, oh, major for Libra. There's a need for balance. Something's out of whack. You may be looking at how you acted and the part that you played in the situation that's evolved with your person. This looks like self-evaluation. Why? What's happened? Tell me what's happened for Aries. A need for balance and an empty chair. Okay. Knight of Wands, the wounded warrior. Bottom of the deck is Knight of Wands, Nine of Swords, and the Tower, sudden shock. Knight of Swords. Looks like somebody may have been impulsive, done things that they shouldn't have done, which led to you being on the defensive, having to stand your ground. And it's repeated behavior. And it's like you always have to pick up the pieces. They make the mess. They obviously don't take accountability, or you don't dish out consequences or boundaries. And so you get a person who's been through the same situation over and over again, and you haven't quite reached your limit yet, but you're pretty close. Your spirit guides are saying, when is enough enough? Okay. Nine of Cups. This feels like your person, you know, and the Sun. They may not even have known what they've done wrong. They're just out here living their life, doing the best that they can. And this comes down to communication. Balanced communication when you're not in a place of exhaustion, and then seeing them having the time of their life without a care in the world, and you're like, okay, I thought this was supposed to be a partnership. You look like you're just fine on your own. What's wrong with this picture? What is wrong with this picture? Temperance, no cooperation, not checking on each other. What's happening to this heart space? What's the main blockage or issue in this situation? What is the main blockage or issue in this situation? This could be ego, pride, giving to other people and then coming home either exhausted or a sense of satisfaction and not pulling their own weight in the place that matters, filling the chair that maybe they had vowed to take care of business at home. Meanwhile, they're out running these streets, big smile on their face, thinking life is good. What is Aries? Advice. Four of Cups, ruminate. Feel sorry for yourself. No. We won't be doing that here. It's good if you're strategizing and planning how to make yourself more build your strength up, empower yourself, especially with the Empress here. Page of Wands, Empress and the Devil. Oh, dang. You know what that means, right? The Empress next to the Devil, that's smothering. That's overcaring, overgiving. And then sitting at home wondering why the hell they're not there. Because all of their needs have been met. They're living their best life. But they're not, it's not equal give and take. And it's taken huge amounts of strength, courage, resilience. In order to maintain peace, or quietly abandoning yourself. No, Aries, we're not doing that. And you can't really blame this person, because if there's no boundaries in place, what they're actually doing is what they only know. You know the saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Stop feeding the dog. He'll learn quickly, but he needs to learn that not to bite the hand that feeds him. Okay, Ace of Cups. Aries advice, please. This is self-love. This is not closing your heart off. It's not, your kindness isn't a weakness. It's just that you may be overgiving. Advice, please. The World. Some situations, behaviours may have to come to a completion. Alright. Bottom of the deck is Ace of Wands. Dang. Okay, when I said that somebody was giving to another, this looks like rivalry, and I don't like doing third-party readings, but somebody's getting their jollies somewhere else. And if this resonates with you, just know it has nothing to do with you at all. It's somebody else's decision to go against their vows, because this could be a marriage with the Justice card here. Go against their, like, have no integrity in the relationship that they are in. Like, this is total disrespect. Oh my gosh, I sound so serious, but it is. When this happens to you, it's not fun. And in a way, they may even turn around and blame you and say, well, it's because you don't let me do anything. And they may have taken your kindness as a weakness. Girl, you need to step up and put your foot down. Because it's a pattern. People like this aren't worth your time. It doesn't matter how much you love them. Love doesn't make a healthy relationship. Chemistry does not make a great commitment. It's growing together, it's healing together, it's working together through the hard times and the bad. But dishonesty, deception, and betrayal, that's next level pain. So if this is the pattern that you're starting to see, and this hasn't happened yet, Queen of Cups next to the Queen of Wands, this is rivalry when you get two queens in one spread, especially when it's got to do with love and passion. Something needs to come to an end. before this happens. Because if you let them get away with one little thing and you don't acknowledge it straight away, if you get pissed off at the tiniest little thing, that's your nervous system giving you little red flags, and it's your responsibility to own how you feel, and don't feel like you're bothering the other person or you don't want to make trouble. This is how you feel. This is your authentic self saying, okay, that's not okay with me, because then it can just get out of control really quickly. I hope this hasn't happened yet, but if you feel like you're overgiving in a situation or a relationship and they're just like happily on their own, doing their own thing, and you haven't set any boundaries or asked for your needs to be met, that means you have to have those hard conversations. Have them with yourself first, figure out how you're going to say it, and then don't confront, or just have a conversation when you're both calm. And as soon as somebody turns around and says, oh, you're just starting trouble, it's like, well, we're both in this relationship, you know, let's work it out. And if you're not willing to do that, then some changes need to be made. With the World card here, if this is your reading, I honestly send you compassion, strength, and courage to stand up and have that hard conversation. Okay, closing messages for Aries, please. Okay, out. Let me get that. Breakthrough. Okay. Alright, Aries. Uprooting. They are leaving all that is familiar to them or a long-term relationship to start a brand new life with you. Notice where I put that. Okay. Breakthrough. They are planning right now to come towards you to ask for a second chance. Expect communication real soon. So I'm going to put that after that. Game over. They fear your wrath. They know you're no longer entertaining their half-hearted effort. Game on, girlfriend. And discovery. They saw or heard something that turned their sense of reality upside down, left them feeling powerless and trapped. Aries, you're not powerless and you're not trapped. The power is in your hands. You create and manifest your own reality, and it comes with standards, it comes with values, it comes with boundaries and self-respect. So that is your reading, Aries. I'm wishing you all the best. Stay blessed.